Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Wednesday live session. Well, based on global cues of last evening, here in India, we saw a kind of positive opening, but then the undercurrents that were built up yesterday in our Indian markets were so much strong on the downside. We are seeing continuous pullback since the market open in the morning. This is the Nifty chart that we are seeing here. We all know, yesterday Nifty opens at around 12,000, 17,278. From there on continuously comes down and closes at around 17,100 after having made a last candle low of 17,071, which means throughout the day markets were showing a significant weakness and willing to sell at every rise. Yesterday, while we were doing a live session, we could see here this one big green candle which gave an impression that the short term bottom was made at around 17,105. That is what I also was saying in my live video yesterday. I was thinking markets will cross over 17,278 and it will start going higher, or at least closing positively. But unfortunately, just as we were speaking in the live video, in the very next candle itself, it gave up all the gains and it started going continuously down and cracked 17,105 also and made a new low towards the end at around 330, and the new low was at around 17,071, which means Nifty had convincingly broken 17,100 also, and it was very clear maybe the next levels will be below 17,000. So today, in line with that, we are seeing Nifty again opens higher, but unfortunately doesn't even touch yesterday's high of 17,278. It makes a lower high at 17,263, and from there on you can see here there is no impact of global markets today, and our own internal pressures are taking over, and we are seeing a continuous downward movement, and the trajectory is very clear. And now currently at around 1 o'clock, markets are trading at the lowest point in time. So this is Nifty. After having opened at 17,263, is now currently trading at 17,136. So with respect to the Bank Nifty also yesterday it made a high of 39,940 levels. 39,949 was the high towards the opening. From there on kept on making new lows at 39,314. From there on, while we were doing a live video, it made a very good pullback, but as we were winding up our live session, market had started falling, and you can see here Bank Nifty also did not sustain. Just that, like Nifty, it did not make any new lows. So Bank Nifty looks like the short term bottom easily. From 9:30 onwards, we are seeing pullback towards yesterday's low levels. So this is with respect to Nifty and Bank Nifty. We will look into some of the FMCG stocks if something is happening there. This is the chart of Dabur, opens at around 529, and it has cracked the breakdown level of 522. It is now currently trading around 522 itself, but we have to wait and watch if it will take support here or will it start going further down. Godrej Consumer Goods, well, you can see here goes to 922 very quickly in the morning itself, but from there on comes down and now trading 10 points below at around 912. Hindustan Lever, yesterday's high 2483, today's high 2468. Lower highs have been formed and lower lows are there very clearly. Hindustan Lever is in good downtrend, and today's low is one of the recent lows. So we can see here, I think the data is not updated. I think I am seeing March 16th. 1 minute. some data issue in Hindustan Liver, so we are not getting the data. Anyway, okay, this ITC is also having some issues. Most of the stocks are not getting updated. I think, did I see even Dabur was yesterday's data which I was seeing, which means like it is okay, let me just while the data is getting updated, we will go back to our Nifty chart itself, and it is still continuing to make new lows, 17,120. Let us look into the settlement data which is on the 2 hours time frame. You can see here on the settlement chart, it had very clearly shown 17,367 happened to be a very big breakdown level, and it has convincingly cut those levels and now trading almost 250 points lower than that. So you can see here, this chart shows more clearly, after having cut 17,367, it has not stopped, and till yesterday it was like making lower lows only, and this today's opening candle which opened higher, it has not been sustaining, and it is now making new lows once again. Will it go below 17,071 is what we need to wait and watch. So one second, let me go back to the Bank Nifty chart. Yeah, this is the chart of Bank Nifty, back inside the range of yesterday. In fact, it is now currently trading in the negative territory. Bank Nifty yesterday had closed at around 39,696 or 39,700 levels, and from there on you can see here opening at 40,000 and now currently in the negative 39,525. So looking at the settlement chart for this 2 hours time frame, you can see here yesterday's low is still holding on. A good pullback is made from there on, but once again it is coming back. If it once again cuts 39,314 either today or tomorrow, then we are headed towards much lower levels on the daily time frame. Let us look into the daily time frame and see if any nearby levels are there. Well, around October, if you see, 37,524 was October's low, 38,520 somewhere in the month of again October only. So these are the levels that might get tested in the near term if market continues to crack below 39,314, which happens to be yesterday's low. So watch out for recent lows. They are all the recent lows, even taking into account on the larger time frames. It could be daily charts or weekly charts or monthly charts. These are critical lows that are being formed on a daily basis, and until unless one of the recent low gets held back and market makes some considerable pullback, which is meaningful pullback, we cannot say those lows will be held for long. See, today's opening also is very clear. It opened above 40,000, but right from the very first candle there is a continuous downward movement in all the counters. So beware of any long positions in your portfolio. Watch out for stop losses. The stop losses, if they have hit and if you have not yet cleared your stop losses, then the first step for you to is cut your positions, stay in cash and wait for the right opportunities either on the short side or on the long side. Do not hold on to any stocks wherein your stop loss have been triggered, and do not average your losing positions. If you are losing in any trade, do not average them, just let them go, book your losses, wait in cash, and there will always be tomorrow wherein you will get one more noticeable opportunity which will give you some profits. So what matters in stock market is being alive for tomorrow. If you can be alive for tomorrow, then definitely you can make some money at least tomorrow. So how to be alive, how to protect our capital as much as possible is what we teach in our trading for living program. If you really want to be a serious trader, then you need to have some kind of handle in terms of how to read the chart, in terms of how to construct the risk management model, in terms of how to build your execution methodologies, and in terms of how to preserve your capital as well as have a positive equity curve in your profits. So to do all of these things, you will need a proper base, you will need a proper coach. You can identify any coach whom you think is reasonable enough to identify your mistake and help you through your trading journey. So if you are keen on becoming a good trader, you can always contact us on the number that is being displayed. We will be glad to help you. Even otherwise, if you want to learn without even paying anything, you can continuously watch the videos that I have been making on this channel Banao Bharat. I keep giving on a daily basis some or the other insights which will help you in your trading journey. So having said that, there is one more very important event coming up in Bangalore, which is called Investival. Well, I have been speaking about this event for last 1 week, and this is a very important event for traders and investors, especially who wants to have a long-term journey in this financial field. So here you get to meet and talk and discuss with about 25 plus mentors, and 25 plus fund managers will be available to discuss with you on the fund or the AMC strategies, on how they view the market, how they are handling the SIP funds that they are getting month on month. See, SIP is one of the biggest contributor for the mutual fund industry, and we are at one of the highest SIP duration, which means on an average more than 13,000 crores gets infused into the financial system just through SIPs. So it is a very big industry, and we need to know what's happening in that area. And if you have to really have face-to-face discussion with all of these fund managers who are actually managing the funds, then it is important you attend this event. This comes at a very reasonable cost. 3 days residential program held in Bangalore at Taj Yashwantpur on April 28th, 29th and 30th, and this event will consist of lot of prize monies that gets distributed. Prize monies up to 10 lakhs get distributed, and also because it is being sponsored and conducted by Money Control Pro, you get access to lot of freebies from Money Control. Also you get to see lot of their pro videos, and you get to discuss with lot of their pro members. So in case you are interested in being part of this event, do not hesitate to call us. We will be happy to guide you through this event. Also I will be participating as one of the mentor in this event. You can join and take the complete benefit out of this. Well, that's it for today. Let us once again meet tomorrow with new perspective on the market. Being the expiry day, it might be action packed day. Let us see how it goes, but most of the thing that had to happen in this week has happened, because most of the people have really short both Nifty and Bank Nifty on Monday itself, and they have made a killing in this settlement. So tomorrow might just be may not be so much of volatile day. It might be a kind of trending day itself. Let us see how it goes. Until then, Om Swasti.